that's not great. Okay, what about... that's not great either. I guess this is as good as it's going to get, y'all. Oh! On the broadcast. Can you...
I'm tucked in.
Like... Oh, I threw up on the stream camera. Oh! That. Good evening. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. The snow falling here in Alaska. We are nearing the end of winter and nearing the end of our season, or regular season at least. Both of these two teams very much in the playoff hunt, and it is an interesting matchup when you consider the scope of the ASC division. Both these teams vying for a wild card spot. Currently, they are the two teams in possession of those two wildcard seeds 5 and 6, but the loser of this game does leave an opening for the Manticores to possibly take that throne from them this week, and other teams like the Charioteers potentially waiting in the wings as well, but who are we kidding, they're not going to make it. So let's get a look at these starting lineups for both these teams. The Kodiaks have been in a real tough patch of form, 3 straight losses after an impressive start to the season where they were in the lead of the league table in the first couple weeks of the season. Tied with the Mayflowers, they have been struggling of late, looking to try and turn around their results of recent times, including a loss to the Charioteers last week. It's really been a tough patch for them. They do still sit in 9th place, though, and stand to move up into 8th and reclaim their division, which the Voyagers did take control for the first time after beating the Charioteers earlier this week. Let's get a look now at the Charioteers' divisional rivals, the Scouts, who are up above them in 7th and stand to go all the way up into 4th with a win here for the time being, if they can get a result here on the road. The big news for them, no Jim Hoovard in the lineup for the first time in who knows how long. First time this season, but Coach had been making some hints in his press conferences that nobody is safe in the starting lineup and performance is paramount. Sticking to his word here today. And the star man, the talismanic captain, Jim Hoovard, going through a rough patch, has been benched for Philip Miller, who was an impact player off the bench. So let's see how he gets on in just his second start of the season. The Kodiaks, the home side, are going to kick us off here in our first game of Sunday night football. We'll have 2 more games later this evening, and this is our first of the evening as Joe Henderson's pulled back for an early yellow card here. That's 30 seconds on the clock. Might be a National Soccer League record there. Wow. You can see there it's just a late challenge, lazy, maybe an adrenaline foul early on here, but rightfully in the referee's book there. So now it is back with the Kodiaks trying to pick up where they left off. Here's Abdul Rashid getting it into Eduardes. Powers gave it away cheaply to Wilson. Not been as impressive as people might have expected on his return to the lineup. His second straight start. He's been a little bit sluggish on his return from injury. Here's Wallaby Wilson, also back from injury. He's got options left and right. I'll touse one of them and you just let it get away. Strange decision from him. Looked like he caught in 2 minds and then ended up just kicking the ball away. A chance from the Scout goes wasted. Eduardes is your player to watch. He was all over the Charioteers back line last week, but just could not find the end product. Here goes Carlin Eastman. Can he whip it across? Now there's a couple waiting in the middle. Eastman clips it back for Mullet Friederson. Shanked up into the air, and Crabtree heads away. Could be Scout's ball if Wilson can get there first. Whoa! Towering header forward. Taos battling it out. Here's Crabtree. Back inside. Out to Wallaby Wilson. Skipping away from one. Here is Wilson. Might think about a shot from here. Flipping it in towards Althaus, but Herlick was there. Eastman is there again to carry it away. Each team with a couple of promising positions, but no shots from either team yet. Oh, off the ball incident there, but we'll play on. Here's Shona. Inside to Abdul Rashid, looking for the return ball, but couldn't find the angle here. It goes wide to Eduardes. Powers now. It's better. Zoltan. Shona. Into Abdul Rashid. Gonna let fly. It's bobbling around in there. What a save. And Abdul Rashid. Oh my goodness. It's a corner. Flurry of chances there. Sanchez doing enough to keep this ball out. It's a corner for the Kodiaks, though. Game starting to open up a little bit here. These sets of players finding their feet here in the snowy conditions. Shona to take the corner. Short to Friederson. Short corner routine clipped in now, and Kodiaks is in there, but cleared away by Crabtree. Now here come the scouts on the counter with Philip Miller. First touches for him. Not a bad ball. Here's Crabtree. Taus. Going to find a threading ball inside to Wilson. That's not bad. Holding up his defender and spinning on the shot, and Carterson able to collect it, though it was off target anyway, will not count as a save. From the Kodiaks are going to show a quick feet out of the blocks. Then Joe Bunting is there to intercept the pass. Ngazawe. Wilson, good turn. Chicken claw is up. Here he goes. Can he cut back inside now? What a pass to Marco Altaus. Henderson, and Kodiak is there. Defending in the end from the Kodiaks once again. Abdul-Rashid now trying to hit one long. Bunting is alert as ever to the danger and cuts it out. Back with the scouts. And he's giving it away back with the Kodiaks. Here is Abdul-Rashid into the path of Friederson. Can he get it off his feet now? Inside goes Friederson. Crumpled down by Bunting. Will play on. Shona threading it through to Abdul-Rashid. Good save from Sanchez. Fine stop from the scouts keeper. Early on here, the Kodiaks with the better of the chances. After an early foray of chances for the scouts, but they've yet to test Carterson in the goal. As of yet, here goes Miller over the top to El Ghazawi. What a pass to Wallaby Wilson in space. Wilson, what a save from Carterson. Surely looked like it was going to be the opening goal. Wilson does ever so well here. Turns, powers. But only a corner in the end. Fine save from Wolfgang Carterson for the first time called into action today. Bunting to take the resulting corner. The best chance of the match so far. It's a short corner for Zakin Wilson. Top of the box to Crabtree. Might think about letting it fly here, and it's bobbling around in there, but it's going to be back with the scouts here. Henderson. Run on past the defenders, but Eastman shuts it down. Rookie on rookie action there. The better part of half an hour played here and still level on the scoreline. I don't know how you want to look at it. You could say so far so good for both these teams, but offensively maybe needing a little bit more risk taking in the final third. Here goes Friederson trying to do just that. Abdul-Rashid. Zoltan looking over the top. What a lovely ball for Christian Shona. Good save from Sanchez again. And the scouts now on the counterattack again with Crabtree and Miller, who's got pace to burn as we saw last week. Here he goes. Philip Miller cutting inside. Can he make an impact here? Miller, great skill. Oh my goodness, what a goal! And the decision to bench Jim Hoover has paid off. Philip Miller in the form of his life, and he scores in his second start of the season. A fine solo goal from Philip Miller. What skill. Brilliant sequence here from Miller. Picks it up on the edge of the area. It doesn't look too threatening, but then just lovely stepovers there. And it's an absolutely incredible finish in the end. Wow, what a goal from Miller. The scouts have been struggling a bit up front from their strikers, Althaus and Hoover, and Hoover gets dropped today, the long-term legend. Miller's come in and got the job done again. A goal and an assist off the bench last week, and he's got a goal right on the half-hour mark here today. It's 1-0 to the scouts, and this Kodiaks start to the season is faltering away from them. They have really been in a rough patch right now. Shona trying to battle it out there. Got it through eventually. Here's Abdul-Rashid to Friederson in behind. Friederson clipping one in towards Shona. Mikhailov is in between him and the goal, though. Covered by Abdul-Rashid. Looking inside to Shona again, who's gotten around Balboa. Chicken claws are up. And it's going to be a corner there. Good look here at this header by Mikhailov. Ooh, bit of a clash of heads there, right on the nose. Sore one for Mikhailov, but he's battling on. Scouts trying to protect this one-goal lead with just 10 minutes to go in the first half. Short corner, Friederson into the area. Friederson got under it a little bit, but clever routine peters out in the end. Back with the Kodiaks, though. Here's Shona. Friederson taking it on and left the pass a little bit long. El Ghazawi in a spot of bother, has to put out for a corner. Good look at the goal there from Philip Miller. It was a fine skill and just rifles it into the roof of the net. I love the goal to break this game open as the Scouts thinking about 4th place. The statement win this would be here. Shona to the edge of the box. Swung in towards Powers. Mikhailov able to chest it. Now the Scouts on the ball again, and Powers has stayed down again. Oh dear, he's just come back from an injury. This does not look good. It's that same leg. One knee. Here are the Scouts on the attack again with Altaus. Promising position. Here's Miller again. Wilson into Philip Miller to make it 2! He's put it wide. And he knows it. What a great chance that was. Just couldn't take it on his weaker right foot. Doesn't quite get the bend. Beats Carterson and just wide of that post. That's what he's saying right there. His Powers again. That's a concern for the Kodiaks for sure. Already struggling in the midfield depth, but he just returned. I'll have to see how much longer he can go out there. Hopefully nothing too serious after his lengthy time out with his last injury. Bunting has done a good job defending this side of the field so far. Here's Miller again, the goal scorer as it stands, making an impact once again off the bench. Looking long, but Berly is there. Here's Abdul Rashid. Kodiaks have just 90 seconds remaining in the first half to try and grab anything from this first half. Can they do it here with Abdul Rashid? Looking for Eduardo's brilliant save from Sanchez to keep the clean sheet intact for now. Best chance of the half for the Kodiaks. What a ball. Eduardo's does well. This is on target, but Sanchez has been excellent in this first half. It's another big save for him. The Kodiaks going to get one last crack at it from a corner here. Shona to take. Into a good area towards Herlek and others. Balboa is up and away. Althaus is a little far away as Shona, and the referee's going to call it there. The Kodiaks were in the box. The referee says he's seen enough. So it's 1-0 lead to the Scouts, courtesy of this man here, Philip Miller. Just his second start of the season in the fine vein of form, and he's scored again. And that is the difference as we head into our break. We'll be right back with second half action in the National Soccer League in just a moment. Oh. Crap. Punch the Windows key. Mortgage Corp's ruined, yo. Hey. Cut it out. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. You see there, top of your picture, Austin Powers still testing that right leg out. Does not look too good. He looks uncomfortable out there. Have to see if he is able to go the distance the rest of this match. Now Lee inside. Nice pass from him. Hesitation from Zoltan. Here's Shona. Looking to get Abdul Rashid involved. Mikhailov clattering challenge. And the referee has pulled it back for a free kick. That's for Shona and Co. to think about something here. It's going to be Shona with the strike, and Sanchez tips it over for a corner. Another save for Gilberto. This is a nice little knuckleball from Shona, dipping toward the corner. Sanchez has to palm it over. Kodiak starting positively here. The fans are liking what they're seeing, trying to get behind their team here. Short corner for Friederson, clipping it in this time. Henderson away. Good header from the rookie. Hurlik. Zoltan gonna drive it. Good save from Sanchez again. The Scouts take the ball back in their own penalty box here with Bunting. It's a good chance by the Kodiaks, but Sanchez has been unplayable today, denying everything that's thrown his way so far in this game. Zoltan forward for Eduardes. Here's Abdul Rashid. There's space for Christian Shona. Is this the moment? Shona! What a goal! The Kodiaks get level here. What a finish from Christian Shona. The burst of speed. Absolutely top class. And the breakthrough finally happens. Pace and power from Shona. What a ball from Eduardes and Abdul Rashid, and then Shona does the rest. Takes care of business. What a season he's having. Strong contender for signing of the season. And look at this finish here. Oh, kicks Sanchez in the face as well on the follow-through. Adding insult to injury, or rather injury to insult in this case. Oh! Either way, it is a goal for Shona. Assisted by Abdul Rashid in the 52nd minute. Has us at level pegging once again here. Game on. I have to say, in the balance of play, probably is a fair scoreline. All things considered. Here's Miller, whose solo goal in the first half set up the lead, but now it's back on square terms. Here goes Carlin Eastman. Kodiaks have come out with some real intent in this second half. And Carlin Eastman, the rookie right back, getting forward here. Now it's Friedersen's turn on the right flank. Cuts it back. Skips away from Bunting. No foul there. Going to be a throw-in. Bit of a clumsy challenge by Bunting, but wasn't punished by the referee, so we play on. As we approach the hour mark here, no changes yet in this game, but we've had 2 changes to the scoreline. Have to see if we see any substitutes now getting involved to try and unlock the draw as it stands. Here's Crabtree. Circling inside for Miller. Nice movement. Up front, here is Wilson trying to back into his defender. Altau skips away, and he's giving it away. Not been a great game for him either. He wants a foul. Not going to get it. Bunting is there again. He has been really good in the air. Even thrown his way down this left flank. Here's El Ghazawi. Wilson to Altaus. Look up at Miller. Nice movement here from Wilson. The pass was on inside, but didn't find it. Still with Bunting here on the wing. Ghazawi blocked up by Shona. Going to be a throw-in for the Scouts. Bog choy. Sorry, placing my dinner order right there. Bunting. Wilson. Space inside for Crabtree. To hit one. He's going to hit it, and it's going to go off target. Decent strike from Crabtree just outside the box. With his left foot, not as confident, you can tell, but look how close that was. Oh, my goodness. Kissing the corner on its way into the crowd. We have a substitution now before this goal kick as we look at the 4th official on the sideline there, and indeed we do not. Pardon me. That's embarrassing. So play on here. It's still 1-1. Eastman taking a risk there, but it's paid off. Here's Zoltan. Dorsheet sending it out wide to Eduardes. Wilson there, crunching challenge, and it's going to be a Kodiaks throw right around midfield. Powers still out there despite the injury in the first half. To unlock this Scouts defense, Shona. Zoltan, nice return ball to Shona. Good drive one, and Sanchez able to hold it. Good save from the keeper. Had a great game. The Scouts trying to get forward on their own, but it's a little bit of a messy play in there, but it's popped out for Althaus. See that the Kodiaks are dominating the game in terms of shots. That's a lovely ball, though, from Crabtree to his opposite number, El Ghazawi. The byline goes in towards Philip Miller, and Sabrino Neto's there. And Zoltan gets it over Joe Henderson. Wilson, wow, what was that? Crabtree, it's worked out to Wallaby Wilson now. It's on for Crabtree. Is this the moment for the Scouts to get back in the game? And Eastman, it's a penalty! Oh, dear! Carlin Eastman pulled back for it. It's going to be a penalty for the Scouts, and it's an absolute gift. Oh, it's a bad one. Have to be honest, that was a shocker. Who will take this with Hoover not on the pitch? It's going to be Iskander El Ghazawi, who is a great penalty taker, but he has yet to take one this season with Hoover on the field most of the time. El Ghazawi to put his team back in the lead from 12 yards. What a save from Carterson! And the inexperience of El Ghazawi shows as Carterson makes a top drawer save. It's a fine penalty. Not the best, and it telegraphs it all the way, and Carterson reads it. It's a fine diving save, and it's still level here. No changes yet either for either side. We might have one now. So the Kodiaks bailed out by their impressive goalkeeper. Going to have it. No change still. Wow. Both teams, I don't know what they've got out there. Here's Crabtree, who won the penalty moments ago. Blocked by Friedersen. Wilson to Miller. Bouncing around for Altaos, it's in! The Scouts reclaim the lead. And it's Marco Altaos this time on the score sheet. The Kodiaks trailing again, and they're in trouble here again, making it 4 straight losses. What a pass from Wilson here, and then Miller to Balboa of all people, and Altaos sneaks in behind Eastman again. Margins of inches on this goal, but it's a fine finish. Marco Altaos has the Scouts back in another comfortable position here. Full voice now. 15 minutes to go here. Scouts have reclaimed the lead with little time for the Kodiaks to try and get another equalizer as they did early in the second half here. Scouts are going to just keep this ball and keep on rolling into 4th place for the time being. An impressive feat for them. What a season they are having. Here's Henderson looking to continue the Scouts' journey on the road to redemption, trying to return to and avenge their cup final defeat from last year. Here's Joe Henderson into Philip Miller to put it to bed. Saved by Carterson. It's a corner for the Scouts. How aggressive will they be here? The goalkeepers have been fine for them today, keeping their sides in it in a low-scoring affair. 2-1 to the Scouts. We finally got a change. It's Carlin Eastman coming off. Jim Hoover is making an appearance late on here, the final 10 minutes of this game. So to Robin Wilkshire for the Kodiaks. Bunting to take. Swung in towards Crabtree. Great ball, great header, great save. Look at it here. This is a fine header from Crabtree. Gets up and beats his man. But Carterson called upon again. Great reflex save to keep his team in it here, but the Scouts are trying to seal the deal. Another corner. Wilson to take this one with El Ghazawi showing support in the short. Swung in towards Joe Henderson, who scored from a corner before. This one is over, unfortunately for him. Decent header, but just over the top in the end. Can't quite get the power. It floats up on him a little bit. It is a goal kick. And it goes forward, and Balboa wins the header, but only as far as Wilkshire. Zoltan. There is Zoltan trying to move through the gears here. Eduardes now into Abdul Rashid. Will we have another change in this game with Wilkshire bursting forward? Can he get a cross in? It's to the back post. It's Friederson and Bunting. And the Scouts man wins the header, but it's still here with Shona. Powers trying to sort his feet out, and this time it's Friederson who's gone down clutching his arm. Abdul Rashid. Wilkshire cuts it back for Eduardes. He's beaten his man. Flipping it in now. Bunting away again. From the Scouts trying to put this game to bed. Crabtree into Miller. Can he release this ball? He can to Wallaby Wilson into Jim Hoover. Wilson looking for Miller, and it's overhit on the pass. Here come the Kodiaks, and they've given it away again to Jack Wilson. There's just 1 minute left in regulation. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of added time. We've hardly had a stoppage in this second half. I'm thinking 4 minutes at most. 6 is what the call is, so still a chance for the Kodiaks, but Scouts are doing well to possess this ball and try to win this game by death by 1,000 passes. Here's Wilson inside to Hoover. Off the bench, what can he do with it here? Twisting and turning, going back. That's a poor ball from him. Could set up a counterattack for the Kodiaks. Eduardes looking for the ball in behind for Abdul Rashid. What can he do with it here? Abdul Rashid to level it up. What a save from Sanchez. Well, Hoover's error, nearly a massive mistake. Little Sanchez again in the goal. Had an excellent game, and he has kept his team in the lead there, but they do give up a corner. Shona to take. We might have a substitution first. We do. Alejandro Cruz is on for Philip Miller, trying to run some time off the clock, the Scouts. Information on the Friederson injury now. Here it comes in from Shona. Bad ball, but Cruz involved straight away with the header away. Nelly. Ooh, a bit of a howler there, but Cruz used an arm, it seems. It's going to be pulled back for a Kodiaks free kick. Just 90 seconds of the 90 minutes remain here in the Lucian Stadium, a place that had been off to a great start this season is having a tough end of the season, it seems. Shona looking over this one now. Gonna swing it in. It's a tempting ball, and Balboa has to clear. Cleared by the Scouts, and here comes Cruz trying to kill the game, get the ball forward and keep it and win it. I think the Scouts are going to win it here. Kodiaks are out of time. And it goes for El Ghazawi. Going to tee something up here. Good skill from him. Here's Cruz, and blocked in there. A little break for Hoover here, bobbling around. And ball is the call in the end. That's going to be that, I think. There's no time left at all. And there is the full-time whistle from the referee. It's just like that. The Kodiaks with a fourth straight loss. And look at the fans. They're fuming with their team's recent performances. The Scouts move into fourth place after hanging on to a nervy 2-1 lead here. What a game from this Scouts team on the road. Gritty performance. They move up the table into fourth place. I'll leave you here with the full match highlights of this one. We'll be back later tonight again with a couple more games as we wrap up our Week 20 action here in the National Soccer League.
We gotta go soon.
We've got to go soon.
We said 5:40. It's 5:32.
Oh, Quiddler's Law. What do we do?
You shut that down and we get going.
Wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.